Hi guys, welcome back to our channel Statisticians Hub. Today we'll be learning about regression analysis and how to perform regression analysis in Python. Myself, A. Priyakumar Singha, a student of Department of Statistics, MSc 4th semester studying in Assam University, Silchar. So first of all, what is regression analysis? Regression analysis is a statistical method used to model the relationship between a dependent variable and one or more independent variables. Sometimes it can be only one independent variable and sometimes it can be more than one independent variables. Also, it helps in understanding how the value of the dependent variable changes when one or more independent variables are varied. There are different types of regression analysis, such as linear regression, multiple regression, logistic regression, and many more. But today, our specific focus will be only on linear regression. Mathematically, the relationship in linear regression between independent and dependent variables is given as y equals to beta naught plus beta 1x plus epsilon, where y is the dependent variable, x is the independent variable, beta naught is the intercept term, beta 1 is the slope coefficient, that is the change in y with a 1 unit change in x, and epsilon is the error term representing the difference between the observed and predicted values. So let us understand regression analysis with an example. Here we have a question. A company wants to analyze the relationship between the number of advertising dollars spent, that is X, and the corresponding number of product units sold, that is Y, per day. They collected data for 8 days and obtained the following results. X, that is advertising dollars. Here it is given the values of X. Similarly for Y, the values of Y are given, and using simple linear regression, we are to find the best fitted line, that is regression equation, to predict the number of product units sold based on the advertising dollars spent. So now let's go to Python and try to solve it out. So now we are in Python. This is PyCharm Community Edition, and here we'll be performing our regression analysis. So for that, we need to import some packages in PyCharm, that is numpy and matplotlib. So for this, we need to go to terminal and we need to write pip install matplotlib and press enter, and then it will download the packages. As I've already downloaded my packages, so I don't need to download it again. And after that we write import numpy np import matplotlib.pyplot as plt. Next we define our linear regression. So for that we write def simple linear regression x comma y, and that is next we write n equals to length of x, that is the number of elements given in x. Next we write calculate, that is we calculate the mean of x and y. So for that we write mean x equals to np dot mean x. Here np dot mean x, it means it calculate the mean value of all the elements given in x. Similarly we do it for y. Next we calculate the slope and y-intercept of the best fitted line. So for that we write numerator, that is numer equals to sum x minus mean of x into y minus mean of y, that is covariance of x and y. Next we write denominator, that is denom equals to sum of x minus mean of x to the power 2. Here double star, it means to the power 2. So this is variance of x. Next we write m equals to numerator by denominator. B equals to mean of y minus m into mean of x. And then we return our function m comma b. Next, we input the number of observations which is given in the question. So for that we write num observations equals to int input, enter the number of observations. Here int means integer numbers, that is the number of observations which is given in the question. Next we input the values for x and y. So for that we write x input equals to input, enter the values for x, comma separated. That is here we write the values of x which is given in the question separated by commas. Similarly we do it for y. Next we write x equals to np.array float x for x in x input dot split. Here the values which are given in x, values of x which are given in the question, we take those values, that is which we write in x input separated by commas, and we form an array of the values. Similarly we do it for y. Next we write if length of x, that is the number of elements given in x, is not equals to the number of observations which will be written here, number of observations which will be written here, or length of y, that is number of elements for y, is not equals to the number of observations, then it will print an error term, that is number of observations entered does not match with the input values. If it is same, then it will perform the linear regression, that is slope comma intercept equals to simple linear regression x comma y. Next we display our regression results, that is print f best fitted line y equals to slope dot to f, that is here dot to f, it means up to 2 decimal terms. So slope into x plus intercept dot to f. Next we want to visualize our data in graphical form. So for that we write plt.scatter x comma y, color equals to blue, label equals to data, that is the x values and y values will be represented in scatter points. Next we write plt.plot x comma slope into x plus intercept, that is this is our fitted regression line which will be represented by color red, label equals to linear regression. We give an appropriate title to our graph, so that is plt.title regression line, we make it bold, so for that we write font weight equals to bold. Next we write plt x label, that is for x-axis we write advertising dollars and we make it bold as well. For y-axis we write plt.y label product units sold, it is as same as given in the question and we make it bold as well. plt.legend, we give the legend, and plt.show. So now let's run these codes. So here it is displayed that enter the number of observations. So for that we see our question. I have already written my question in here. So here is my question, that is our example which we have taken. So here advertising dollars for x, there are now 8 observations, and for y as well there are 8 observations. So we write enter the number of observations 8, press enter. Next it is written enter the values for x comma separated, so we write the values of x separated by commas. So for that we write 10 comma 15 comma 20 comma 25 comma 30 comma 35 comma 40 comma 45. Here this is 8 number of observations. We press enter. Next we write enter the values for y, comma separated. So we write the values of y that is given in the question. So for that we write 50, 60, 70, 65, 80, 75, 85, 90, and we press enter. So here our fitted regression line is given here. Best fitted line y equals to 1.04x plus 43.39. This is our fitted regression line, and here is our graph. That is these blue dots are the x and y values which we have which we are given in the question, and this red line is the fitted regression line. This is our required graph. Here it is regression line, that is we have given a title. For x-axis we have given advertising dollars, for y-axis we have given product units sold. So in this way we can perform regression analysis in Python. So I hope we have learned something new today, and to learn more about statistical methods and statistical techniques, subscribe to our channel Statisticians Hub. And that's all for today. Thank you so much.